Hey guys, it's B, and this is my first video of my journey, my first estrogen shot day. So I'm going to take you guys with me, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm excited. It's my first time, so I don't know what to expect. I mean, I've been reading stuff, watching videos and stuff, but everybody has their own experience. But we're just gonna get into it. Oh my god, I'm here. So let's go inside and see what's going to happen.
Little did she know that she was going to be in for a surprise, and that surprise was transphobia.
So the intro to this video of me traveling to go get estrogen was a fail because of, discrimination. I'm gonna get more into that in this video, but before I dive in, and make sure you follow me on my Instagram because that is where I keep up all my updates with my whole entire life. So if you guys want to stay tuned with my life and my estrogen journey, then yeah, go follow me on my socials. But okay, yeah, as I was saying, I was planning to go get estrogen, and I want to say late September. Well, beginning of August, I want to get all my blood work so then I can get an endocrinologist, and that took me until like late September because it took a whole month for my blood work to come back from the lab and stuff. So yeah, so late September is when I first started to start my estrogen journey. And I talked to my doctor, my physician that was doing my blood work, and asking her like if she can find an endocrinologist for me. So eventually she found one for me, and it was like, I want to say 15-20 minutes away from where I lived. I was so excited. As you can see in the earlier clip, I was like really excited to finally start this journey. Sorry, I had to fix my little setup because I was holding the camera and my arms was giving out. But yeah, as I was saying, so I get to this endocrinologist, get to the office, and I talk to the front desk lady, and she asks me like, "Oh, did your doctor send fax over the papers?" I was like, "Yeah, they did it about a week ago. I'm here to start taking estrogen so I can transition." And she's like, "Okay, do you have your medical card?" And I didn't have it, so she was like, "For the first time, I'll print it out for you, and the next time you come, just bring it." Okay, da-da-da. So she's like looking at my paperwork, and then she's like, "Okay, just sit down and I'll get to you." So I'm waiting, and there's like two other girls in here. I'm just sitting there waiting too. It's all quiet, right? And then 20 minutes later, she goes to the back to the endocrinologist because the endocrinologist just ended their first session with one of their patients, and so she goes to the endocrinologist to let her know that I'm here so she can send me to the back and see me. So she goes to the back. It's like 10 minutes. I hear like talking and stuff, and the receptionist comes back. Receptionist comes back and she's like, "Oh, well, we just reviewed your papers," which they should have did ahead of time before I even came. Like, you don't, like, they don't even know where I'm traveling from and just wasting my time. You didn't look at the documents before the patient comes. Like, you don't look at the documents before the patient comes to your facility, but whatever. So she's like, "Well, we just looked at your papers, and doctor, I'm not gonna name her because, I'm not trying to do all that, but this doctor said that she doesn't she doesn't work with your type of people." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then she said, she like told me to come closer, and she was like, and she pointed at the transitioning from male to female, and she was like, you know that, and like she didn't even want to say it. I'm like, "Girl, you can say it, like, why are you acting so weird?" And then she was like, "Yeah, she only specializes in like catering to cis women." I'm like, "What?" My doctor literally said this is an endocrinologist that specializes in estrogen and prescribing estrogen to people. my doctor did not say this. Like what? Like if my like I feel like this should have been stated beforehand. Like the papers was faxed weeks in advance. Y'all should have read the papers. Like what? Like now you like this is literally making me feel like I'm being discriminated against because I'm transgender and like you don't want to help me out when this is literally your fucking job. It's an excuse. So whatever. So I'm like, okay, my heart shatters when I hear that. And I just take my papers and I just leave because I'm like, I don't even need to hear this anymore. Like the answer is no, whatever. So I'm leaving. And mind you, I literally spent like $50 to Uber there because, you know, I was like, you know, I'm investing in myself. This is something that's going to be a big investment in the long run, you know? And, you know, $50, whatever. Y'all can say that's not enough. I mean, that's not a lot. It is to me, girl. It is to me. So I spent $50 there, $50 back, literally $100 for nothing to get my time wasted and to literally go through to face discrimination. But whatever. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I get in contact with my doctor. I let them know. My doctor's like, okay, that's weird, whatever. I'll just get back like a day and a half later, and she's like, okay, we found someone else. This person is in, I'm not gonna say the name, in this city that's like 30 minutes away from me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do this, I guess, but like, can we for sure like be positive that they're gonna like, you know, treat me? And then she's like, yes, this person treats like a lot of trans women, all this other stuff. And so I called to make an appointment. Mind you, this is like my second time trying to do this shit. So it's already past my birthday. I wanted to be on estrogen before I turned 24, before my 24th birthday. So then I can just welcome my 24, me being 24 while on estrogen. But whatever. So I was upset or whatever. So this whole issue made me prolong my estrogen for another like month and a half. So it's literally past like my birth, like almost close to my birthday. It's impossible for me to get estrogen before my birthday at this point because I still have to make an appointment, do all this other stuff. Doctors are filled, especially quarantine and stuff. So it's like crazy to even get an appointment. So I'm calling, no one answers, so I leave my voicemail. And then they finally call me back like I want to say a week later. And then I'm talking to the lady. So long story short, I lost the rest of the clips, but we were playing phone tag and they never got back to me. So I just, you know, honestly,